Hey guys, it's Dalmeister and welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie. Right, I'm very quickly going to do something before we actually start this level. So this is Bubblegloop Swamp. He says keep your eyes open for your new move, which actually is literally right behind the start, which is, you know, very sneaky of them. These are the weirding boots. So the move that you unlock is the weirding boots. So as you can see, you can kind of go through swamp area, dangerous. It basically allows you to go through dangerous areas. And that's your only move in that level. So because this level's called Bubblegloop Swamp, as you'll find out in a bit. Well, actually, you'll find out now. So I'm actually going to exit the level again because there is something that. I mean, you can do it without the boots, but it's a bit risky and there's a chance of dying. I didn't know he was that low. Anyway, if you go in here, there are boots. And actually you can wade through this this swamp. Now, if you go through the swamp normally, basically it's piranhas that will just munch at you, and you lose health gradually. So that's why you kind of don't want to. That's why the boots are definitely helpful. You can. So anyway, I want to come through here because there is a pipe right behind Bubblegloop Swamp, and there's this area which, as you can see, there is a puzzle to freeze Easy Peak. So. We can fill this in. This is Freeze Easy Peak, which is the next level after Bubblegloop Swamp, which, as you can gather from the title and all the surroundings, it's a snow level. However, the reason that I'm coming as Banjo is because up here there is something that we can break as Banjo. However, we can't access it any further. But there is something in there. Now we will get a chance to come in here later on, but we won't be Banjo. So I had to come in as Banjo first to make sure that I could break the little ice shard up there, protecting that pipe, covering that little entrance. Right, now that we've done all the little hub world sort of stuff, we can actually enter the level and play through it. So, first of all, there's this little gold statue. It's called a croctus. There's about 5 or 6 of these for the whole level. So basically you have to just feed an egg to each of them. And as you might be able to gather, you get a jiggy from it. Also in this level, there are these they look like matchstick things, but there's a lot of these to climb. I don't actually know what they are. So anyway, here's an example of using the weirding boots. There's a Mumbo token behind here, which I'm going to collect. Another Ida Udda. Also, if you press... Hang on. If you press Z and left C, which isn't working now for some reason. Oh, no, I have to wait, I guess. I don't know, in the hub world I could press Z and left C, like the talent drop move to cancel the boots. But I don't know. Right, so there's a ginger over there. I'm gonna climb all these because I know there's some useful things up top. But actually, when it comes to collectibles, I'm actually pretty stacked, so that I'm happy with that. Anyway, first jiggy. So do you know what the funniest thing is, right? I remember I was discussing a while back, actually, when it come to... So this is also time, so you've got to be very quick. But because I'm ballsy... Oh, never mind, I'm stupid. Oh, there's an example as well of... Also, there's an automated cutscene, which I'm going to just cancel out. Actually, I might as well do this jiggy then. Anyway, you have to beat these little these yellow and black frogs. Now, the cheap way to do this is to actually use the gold feathers, but I'm going to try and do it without using the gold feathers. But it's definitely a quicker way to do it. Yeah, so, oops. Nice there without using any gold feathers. I'm not taking any hits either. So anyway, there's the first Jiggy, which I wasn't intending to get now, but there you go. Sometimes things happen. Anyway, as I was saying, so I remember having a discussion a while back, and having not a debate necessarily, but I was having a thought process. Actually, what is my favourite level in this game? And Bubblegloop Swamp never actually come into it. But actually entering now, I just realised actually this is actually a really good level. And even I said actually 5,000 times, and I can't actually, you know, do platforms and stuff. I'm going to ignore that Croctus and I'm just going to shoot straight to the end. Right, so there's another Eater Udder. And there's a Ginger up here as well. Well, this last one's a bit tricky just because of, well, because of fucking Rareware's camera. But, never mind. Right, I'm going to go back and get that Croctus now. So, yeah, as I was actually saying, Bubblegloop Swamp has never been my favourite level in this game. Like, I'd probably... If I was to make a list of favourite levels, I'd think Bubblegloop Swamp wouldn't be anywhere near the top 3 or 4. And yet, I think this is a really good stage, and actually is such a good level, which is testament to how good this game is, and how good the level design is. And just how charming and unique this game is. Because again, going back to that discussion earlier about what's better, Banjo-Kazooie or Mario 64, I just think that Mario 64, as brilliant as it was, some of the levels I could easily just fall. I just didn't enjoy in the slightest, and I could easily just, you know, not fall in love with him. Or fall out of love with him. Just wasn't... There were some levels there that were just utter shit, if I'm being completely, brutally honest. Anyway, I'm going to go over here now, just because I'm kind of going to follow the Croctuses. Although, maybe... Are they Crocti? Anyway, this is a little set of huts here, and you kind of got to shock jump spring your way up them. I know, and you can... And, that's an optional hut, but why wouldn't you ground pound it? Especially when it's got a witch switch inside. Which also, coincidentally, creates more carnage, more destruction, as the top of the witch's hat in the little statue in the hub world is destroyed. Another Croctus. And if you go up here to the very last one, as you might be able to ascertain, there is a Jiggy. Whee! Whee! But yeah, I don't know. So like, if I'm being honest, in the top of my head, I'm trying to think. I know what my favourite level is. I know, yeah. I'd probably say, so out of the 9 levels, I would say Clanker's Scout is probably my least favourite. I'd probably go to say this is my second least favourite level in the game. And yet, it's actually a really good level. So again, it's just testament to what an amazing game this is. Right, this little oh my god, I almost called it a Croctus. This little crocodile thing over here. We'll deal with that right at the end. I don't want to deal with it now, because it's stupid. As was that jump. Ah, well, you can't hit me when there's a fucking cutscene going on, you arse. Yeah, so that's why you climb them, because I know there is one with notes on. And, if you look over to your right, there's also one with a Ginger on. Which makes me think, how the hell did you get up there in the first place? It's like, no wonder we have to rescue you, retards. You get yourselves, like, bloody stuck in places. Although, of course, as the game does say, Gruntilda kind of, you know, put them away, hidden them, kidnapped them, and yeah. But still, Right, I have to... Oh, okay, I'm stuck. I have to kind of jump up here. There are some notes at the back down here, which I'm going to get. Boo, boo, ba-doo, boo. I mean, again, you can do it without the note, without the boots. You'll take 2 or 3 hits getting these notes. Also, because I got my TV turned down, so it doesn't pick up on the mic, I also can't hear when the when the boots are running out, because there's like a little timer sound, like a ticking of a clock, to signify that, you know, it's your time's running out, and I can't hear it. So I'm kind of just YOLOing it a little bit, but you know, it's not really. Again, it's not fatal. I'm not gonna die. I'm just gonna lose a bit of health. Right, now I'm gonna go over to this big turtle that I've been ignoring for the last couple of hours. I've kind of gone over there, but then I thought, like I said, I'm gonna go follow the crocodile path. Oh yeah, so one more thing as well. The more, as you kind of get more of these crocodiles, I'm gonna call them crocodile just because I'm used to octopi and all that, and cactus being cacti. So as you kind of get more of them, they go their mouths open and close quicker. But that was the last one, so I can pick up. That's number 4, yeah, Jiggy number 4 in this level. Yep. Now I'm going to get Jiggy number 5 in a sec. Right, someone's bloody... Oh my god, I swear. So, like, I'm not around my house, I'm around my girlfriend's house now. Like, I was recording the first few videos in... Also, yeah, there's a Jiggy just by ground pounding. And yeah, as his speech said, you know, he's cold, so just, yeah. I love it every time. He sounds so uncomfortable as well. Every time you hit him, he's like, moo! To be fair, I get that. You know, like when you wake up and you've got like really numb like hands or something, or a dead leg, and all of a sudden you get feeling to it, and it's like, oh! I sympathize. I empathize. I get your pain, dude. Anyway, all we need to do is go down here and get this Jinjo, and that's it. Oh, I'm gonna get 100 eggs. No, I'm gonna get 100 eggs. Don't know why I can't quit out of it. Anyway, I'm gonna enter this turtle. But no, as I was saying, I'm around my girlfriend's house now as opposed to being around my house as I was the first few parts. But there's someone like doing housework, not too like I can slightly hear it through my headphones, so I shouldn't pick up in the mic. But if it does, I do apologise. You know, I can't really control that. I can't just knock and go, excuse me, can you wait, please? I'm trying to do a banjo recording. Anyway, there's Tiptup. I believe that is Tiptup as well. Yeah, I'm sure he's from Diddy Kong Racing. So it's a simple memory game. All you have to do is just ground pound. So basically abuse his kids. And it's so yeah, it's a memory game. Just gotta ground pound, repeat the pattern that he just presented to you. I hate when he does 5 different ones. So red, pink, yellow, cyan, blue. Red, pink, yellow, cyan, blue. I always do that. Like every time I play this game, I kind of just do like a little song to go with it. Red, pink, yellow, just so I can remember it. Because I actually don't have any paper on me, and I don't really want to write it down. So if I fuck up, I'm not bothered. It happens. Splendid. You need one more lesson. No, you need one more lesson on how to make longer songs. Anyway. Red, purple, yellow, blue, cyan, red, yellow. Red, purple, yellow, blue, cyan, red, yellow. Red, purple, yellow, blue. See? It works. Red, purple, yellow, blue, cyan, red, yellow. It's catchy. Well, it's catchy if you fucking hit them, Banjo, you pleb. And with that, you get a Jiggy. This trinket. Tiptup's trinket. Hey, it's Tiptup! Woohoo! Also, secretly, there is a honeycomb up here, which is pretty well hidden, in a way. It's not an obvious location. Yeah, both the honeycombs are, they're not hidden per se, but they're not in locations you would expect them to be in, if you kind of get what I'm saying. Right, let me just think. What else do I need to do? There's the Jinjo. One more Jiggy, two more Jiggies. Right, so I want to go over here very quickly. Because there was one more... Yeah, I was thinking I'm missing one. This time, that was just me just going on. That was me being impatient. I'm not waiting for that. So, over here, there is a big giant pink egg. Oh, I mean, I've ground pounded and just... There we go. I can only just reach the extra life. I mean, I saw it there, I just ignored it, and I thought, oh, I might as well get it. I think this one you have to big barge into. And then one last ground pound. That's how you hatch an egg. And then I've got a few more notes over here, which are, again, are just tedious to get. It's just time consuming. This time we'll actually take this lily pad. Right, wading boots, do your stuff. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping I don't run out of time. I'm assuming that it's going to start ticking now, so... It was a bit longer than I thought. Actually, no, there's not even any point climbing that slower. Stop being impatient. Genuinely, impatience is one of my weaknesses in games. I think a lot of people have that weakness though.